Brie Productions. Sounded great though.
Sit and talk different topics with my best friend.
Cuz, how dare you disrespect me? You don't treat me like that, Raven.
If you got a problem with what I do, you ain't gotta even worry about me no more.
What up, YouTube?
I'm ready.
And I'm Brie.
Make sure y'all go like, comment, and subscribe.
Sounded great though. Comment, like the content like soul food. It's so nice. R&B gang. Entertain you and cap up your night. Just like a boomerang, you come bite. Better hit that bell or we gon' have a fight. That was a joke. R&B gang, we taking off. Good morning, good evening, good night. Hey, what up, Brie? What up, Ray?
What up, YouTube?
What up, y'all?
I'm Ray.
And I'm Brie.
And we back at it again.
With
the
some
same clothes on.
with our bullshit.
Y'all ignore her. My sister ignorant. And y'all lucky India not up here, because if she was, it'd have been like a whole nother avenue of some bullshit.
Definitely.
Yes, we back at it again in the same clothes, because y'all know we record 100 videos in one day.
Period.
Otherwise, y'all not getting no videos because our schedule doesn't allow as such. So that's just that. And y'all be alright.
Love us the haters.
Right. Who gonna check us?
No one.
Y'all?
No one.
Alright then.
Because all y'all gonna do is come in and say, same clothes? Yes. That's exactly what it
You
is.
see it, don't you? This is the same day.
Anyways, you know, we ain't told a nice little story in a long time, you know what I'm saying? You know, with this, virus going around, we ain't did nothing.
Right.
So therefore, we can't go nowhere. Therefore, we can't have experiences that give us stories to tell y'all.
Even without the virus, we work as much as we do. We don't do much anymore.
Definitely.
But this is an interesting story. Because y'all know how much we love each other. And y'all know how close we are. Y'all know we are... when I say like we are probably the perfect best friends, we don't even lie. Like we don't even front for the camera. It is what it is. Like we don't argue. We don't lie to each other. We like wait a minute to tell something. Well, more her than me because I be on it. I'm like best friend. She'd be like, oh bestie,
how dare you lie?
Bestie, I gotta tell you something.
How dare you lie right now? How dare you lie right now? You're lying right now.
Sometimes she take forever to tell me some shit. Something happened 2
You
weeks
take
ago.
forever to tell me everything.
My life not even interested.
Bitch.
Okay, alright, just kidding. But anyway, y'all know how close we are, and that's not gonna change. But it was about a month and a half ago, maybe. We had got into we argued before, but this was like we was going back.
Right, we have argued about like topics, you know what I'm saying, difference of opinions. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But we ain't.
She's got mad at me before, like maybe once. I don't usually just get mad at her.
Cause I'm sweet, the fuck?
No.
I'm nothing to get mad at.
She's sensitive, so that's how she gets mad at me first. I don't be sensitive, so stuff she do, I just be like, okay girl.
Nothing to get mad at. I'm amazing. Thank you.
But about a month and a half ago, we was like back and forth arguing, like long text message back and forth back to each other.
Because I think she forgot who the fuck I was. Like, you hear how she just said, like, I'm sensitive? Raven, I think, is the only person in my life ever in the world, that's why we best friends, to actually be here for me. You know what I'm saying? React in ways for me.
Put her feelings before mine, baby.
What the fuck? And that's some stuff I need, you feel me? And my best friend accommodates how I am. But to this day, she didn't do that.
That's not true.
She forgot who the fuck I was.
That's not true.
I
think that day she was a little bit more sensitive, probably on her period, because when she's on her period, all hell break loose. She be forgetting who I am. She be forgetting that I would never in my whole life do anything to jeopardize our friendship or do something that doesn't accommodate to her. Like I've never minded making sure that I think about Brio. When I approach things or go about certain things, I always make sure I think about how will Brio take it first. Every single time, because it's just, I don't know, it's easy. Like I love her enough to put my feelings aside to accommodate for her attitude. I already know how she thinks. Like I've been doing this for 4 years. I know how she thinks. So it's just like, I think she forgot who I was. Cause she got offended.
Like I said, you forgot who I was.
No, she forgot who I was.
Anyways, something was brought to my attention and I just accepted the information. Usually when information comes like that to me about most people, and especially my best friend, I would talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But even when it comes to my best friend, I would just laugh about it when it comes to her because I know. So I might have who he was for 2 seconds.
I know.
Anyways,
It was-
I know that I text her phone, and I was like, I was on some shit like cause listen, I don't try to start the mess. I just be over here on some, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna remove myself.
I remember. Now I remember. Yes, I remember now. We were supposed to go out that night. It was a Saturday. We were supposed to go to the bar. I remember that. It was me and a few other people who were supposed to go to the bar. And she had an attitude, and she was like, well, I'm not gonna go no more. Sorry. So sorry. So she gonna text my phone like, you know, I'm not going no more, but y'all go ahead. And when I tell you, it was like I'm about to kill her. I'm angry. We were supposed to go out the day before that, and we ended up not going for damn near the same reason. She got into it. She was already messed up. And so, most of the time when Brie get upset, she cancel the whole. She'll come. Sometimes she'll come, but when she there, she's boring. She lame. She just be like, I got attitude. Be on her phone, going off, and I just be like,
cut it off.
Okay. So I'm like, and I had texted her phone, like, at this point, I caught a big old attitude, and I'm like, I'm so sick and tired of you doing that. So she had brought up some stuff that she had already heard. Basically, she got mad because she was like, I don't even remember what she said to me.
I know I tried to remove myself. That was that. I have said that I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you got such a problem with me, blah blah blah. Like I said, it was some he say she say stuff.
She blew it up. She was like, if you got a problem with what I do, you ain't gotta even worry about me no more.
What about you do?
Exactly. Thank you.
And I'm like, Brie, when I tell y'all I was so mad.
Eliminate myself.
I don't know, like, and I don't cuss at Brie. I don't do none of that. When we have an issue, we'll probably like distance ourselves for like an hour. Actually, we barely have issues to even. I can't even tell y'all how we go about stuff because we don't argue. We don't have problems with each other
At all.
Like, it just be what it be. So I wouldn't say I was going off, but I started cussing. She got mad because I was cussing at her.
Because how dare you disrespect me? You don't treat me like that, Raven.
She gonna get mad because she was like, you cussing at me and I'm not cussing at you.
I'm not.
But what she was saying was, even though you weren't being disrespectful with cussing at me, you were being disrespectful from the content of your words. It's called
conversation.
No,
conversation. You have a conversation. You don't need to cuss at me, yell at me, don't capitalize shit because we was texting at first.
But she basically told me don't worry about her and to basically go be happy elsewhere. Now you know I'm not. That's disrespectful because you know where I belong. You know where I belong, so don't sit there and don't try to get me off to somebody else. You know where I belong.
Don't try to get me off to somebody else.
So I really was when I tell you I was in the car, I was about to walk into the mall. I remember like it was yesterday, and I'm going off with the fingers, and then she was going off with hers, and then she eventually had called.
Because I be sick of that. I be over here like, cause my phone be blowing up because you texting a lot, and then I'm over here and I can't read your message and text at the same time.
No, this is what Brie do though. This is how she argues. She sends 100 messages. She won't put it all in one message. I hate that. So that junk was making me even more mad. I'm like, I have to sit here and wait for you to finish because I can't sit there and send you. I'm not about to send you 100 messages back and forth. I'm gonna wait till you're done.
Because I think one message. I think of one message you'll be like boop, and I'll send another one, boop, and then this, ooh, boop, and then this, and then that's how my life goes. You know what I'm saying? I can't just send a whole nice little paragraph because you want to know why? Because when you're waiting and you're sending a whole paragraph, I'm over here getting pissed. I'm getting more and more angry because you're taking forever, and I'm wondering why the fuck this bitch not texting me back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's because you were sending the whole paragraph. Then I look stupid, but at the end of the day, in the midst, I was angry. That's that.
When I tell y'all like 5 messages back to back, I'm sitting there trying to read all of them, then respond to every single content, everything she said. I'm trying to hit on in my message, in one big message, because I'm not about to sit there and send you a message and respond to that. It's gonna be no, I don't argue like that, especially not in text message. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like she had made me so mad, and then she had called me. I can't remember what you said when you called me.
I don't remember either. But I remember we were still arguing on that phone.
We was arguing on the phone for a minute. And Brie was sensitive. So she was yelling at me. And then she stopped yelling. And then she started crying. And I'm like...
Because I don't think y'all get it. Like that. It's like... Because I don't cry when it comes to other folks. I cry when it comes to the people that I care about the most.
When she started crying, I stopped. Because I'm like, I had to take a couple steps back and realize like, okay, I know I'm upset, but I'm talking to Brie. So at the end of the day, I already know how her emotions get down, and now at this point, her feelings are hurt. So let me relax. What you say?
Don't talk to my motherfucking wife like that. Period. At the end of the day, usually this is how it goes down. My best friend, and then the person I'm dating, my wife, my lover, everything. You know what I'm saying? Those two are my Achilles heel. You feel me? My right and my left. And if anything goes down between me and them, I'm the most sensitive. So when it came to me arguing with Raven, it was like a, bitch, how dare you not treat me how I'm supposed to be treated?
Now it's my fault. Now I'm the problem. But she was the one who had attitude first.
I don't care.
I was really the problem.
When she started crying and she started, then you started hearing the passion in her voice. Like, you know that you my best friend and I don't know why you talking to me like that and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm sorry. I had this. I'm like, I had told her like, look, I shouldn't have talked to you like that. Like, you right. But it's not even what you think it is. Like, I just don't like the fact that you sit there and cancel when if you had an issue with whatever else is going on outside of us, we can hang out and just be us. Like, if you don't have to cancel the whole plans, like, let's bold. We already was having a hard time spending with each other because it's just like my schedule, her schedule, and then, you know, she got other priorities too. So it's just like,
I just feel like when other people are involved, I don't be wanting other people to get canceled on. So I be trying to let Raven go with the other people, and I could be by myself. I could do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Brie do Brie.
but sometimes she be forgetting we best friends. Me and her are best friends. Sometimes she be forgetting, like, okay, like, yeah, I love hanging out with our crew of people, whoever that is. It's people that show up sometimes and some people who don't. Like, we got a nice amount of people who we could spend time with and enjoy ourselves with. But at the end of the day, my priority and who I want to spend my time with as far as going on stuff, it's always been her. Like, if it's just me and her, we always manage to make it fun. Like, that's just what it is. It's never a bad time when it's just me and her. So when she sit there and cancel, we can cancel on everybody. I don't care about none of that. But when you get to canceling on me, it's just be like, dang, like.
See, but Brielle is thinking about others.
I'm thinking about, you need to think about me, not others. Think about me.
You got it. But the thing is, see, that's how I think. I'm like, me and you gonna be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? We live together. Goddamn. We can go chill in your room. We can go chill in my room. We can go play cards, whatever. In our crib.
Just me and you. Fuck whoever was supposed to come out.
Okay. Copy that.
But she really tried to play it crazy that day. But when I tell you, like, the story doesn't really show how much passion and anger was behind this argument.
It don't, because it was so much emotion behind the argument. Like, it was bad because I was at work. I actually had to step away at work just to have this conversation because I just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and since I am so emotional, it's like I will break down in front of the world and I would not give a fuck. I will eliminate the whole world and be standing in a crowd of people and just be into my own self and my own situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be professional. So I had to step away. Had to go. I'm over here yelling.
She was yelling.
I'm over here yelling and people walking by me looking like.
She was yelling for sure. And I'm just like, okay, I'm like, you know what? It don't even gotta be like this. Like, she apologized for her part. I apologized for mine. And we was over it. And the course of this literally happened. It was like maybe a 20-minute span. Literally. Yeah. From the first text message to the end of the conversation, it was probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't that long.
At all. But for advice on our situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, I can't even give you advice on how to resolve an argument. It literally depends on you and the person, okay?
Especially with your friends. If your friends not considerate to your feelings, or if y'all can't put each other first, I think that's why me and Brie are so successful in our friendship, because it's like we'll think about each other first. Like, how will she feel? And a lot, and like, we've learned each other. Like, nothing bothers me for real. So stuff she do, she don't have to pay attention to it as much as I do. But me caring about her the way that I care about her, I'm gonna think about everything I do. And is it gonna affect Brie? Like, is she gonna get bothered by it? Maybe she won't, but I'ma still think it's the principle of a lot of it. Like, you gotta think about the principle of the matter. You can't sit there and, if y'all in competition all the time, and I've noticed that with a lot of people in their friendships, which is why they don't last, because y'all always trying to outdo each other. In that argument, we weren't trying to see who was right, who was wrong. That wasn't the argument. It was I'm gonna express how I feel, you're gonna express how you feel, and we're gonna figure out how we can manage that.
But I think it's a mental on your relationship, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like me and you, it's like blood couldn't make us even closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is a family right here. Me and her are like, this is my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's that on that. So it's like, if you have a sister, that person ain't going nowhere regardless if y'all argue, right?
Right.
So that's how I look at her. She ain't going nowhere regardless if we mad at each other one day for weeks or what have you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going nowhere.
No matter if she tried to like cut me off and tell me I don't need her in her life.
But that's how you have to view your best friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I went months without talking to Shorty. At the end of the day, this is my man's. And she gonna be mine regardless. You know what I'm saying? You can't replace me. And then you have to have that confidence as well, because I feel like people also have issues with other friends who come into play. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are that person to her, and she is that person for you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like all that type of confidence gives you, you know what I'm saying, like a easier barrier to withstand arguments. Get over things.
Yeah, you have to know that you are just as important to that person as they are to you. Because if you don't feel that way, of course the friendship not gonna work, because there's gonna be a lack of love somewhere, like or there's gonna be some doubt, and there ain't no doubt in our friendship. Like it's like it ain't. I don't worry about shit. Like
she's such a hater.
Like you know, like you have no idea. Like me, there's no doubt. Like I don't have to worry. If I need her to come, it don't matter if it's last minute. Even if she don't answer, she'll text. Like that's how it comes to. She don't answer. She'll text me like, hey, I'm doing this, or vice versa.
It's a priority. You have to make that person a priority. You know what I'm saying? If I just ignore her call and I ain't saying nothing, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You have to literally be that person for other people. You know what I'm saying? Because if Raven was to ignore my call and not answering,
she gonna blow my shit up.
I'm nutting her up like she my bitch. Like,
she be cussing me out.
I don't care.
She'll cuss
How
me
dare
out.
you? But a normal friend, I ain't gonna do that to. I'll call you once. If you don't answer me, fuck you.
Well, it depends what I'm doing. Don't think she just crazy. Like if she know I'm at work and I answer, she not as quick to if she know I'm at home and I answer type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we always know what each other doing too. For the most part,
yeah.
Like for the most part, I always know what she doing. She always knows.
Oh, speaking of friendships, this bitch had the audacity to block me and my wife on the ground.
No, I did.
Block us.
Oh, let me explain.
Blocked us.
Let me explain.
And the thing is, I be nutting up about her. You know what I'm saying? Because like I be thinking, I'm over here posting all this stuff, and it's like I'm not seeing none of her. I'm not seeing her post nothing.
This whole time for the last week, she's been cussing me out like, you don't post this, you don't post this, and I'm like, real, yes I do.
No, you don't.
And she'd be like, no you don't, and I'm like, bro, what the heck? So for some reason today we was talking about it again. My sister was talking to us about my Instagram story, and Brie like, you have an Instagram story? And I'm like, yeah. And she like, I can't see it. She went to her page and she was like, I can't see it. And trying to send her like, look, this is her Instagram story. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, I got an Instagram story. And she's like, I can't see it. So I'm like, okay, let me try to figure something out, because I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see my Instagram story. Something's not making sense to me. So of course I went to my story settings and I went to hide story from, and it happened to be only 2 people in it, right? Because you did that shit on purpose.
On purpose, babe.
That's crazy. We the only 2 motherfuckers that watch your shit.
Period. Faithfully. That's us.
So it happened to be her and her woman. And I'm just like, I'm looking real salty, because it's like I know for a fact I didn't do that, right? And I've even posted stuff about Brie, and I don't even know how long she's been blocked. I have no clue how long it's been that way.
I don't know either, but it's been a minute, because I promise you, like enough for me to cuss you out, like, bro, you
She's
don't
been
post
cussing
nothing.
me out a lot lately, and I'm just like, I don't understand why. And then my story was hidden from her and her woman. But I don't know, because my story was on her phone. My Instagram, she was logged in on her phone. So she probably did that on her own. Don't even know it.
Why would I do that?
Why would I do that? That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Why would I do that? Because you play too much. That's what you do. That's that.
And let me tell you how gay me and Brielle are.
Oh my God.
She called me her hawk. It was the gayest message I ever received in my whole life.
I told you
You
to
never
never
call
mention
me
this
a
shit
hawk.
a damn thing.
I'm her hawk. Look,
I told you to never mention this a day in your life.
Call me a hawk.
You're my wife. You're my everything. Fuck out of here.
This is my Superman and I'm her hawk.
you.
We so gay. You'll never call me your hawk. I hate her. Anyways, y'all. Yeah, so that was our argument. And if y'all want a successful friendship like us, I don't know what to tell y'all.
I don't even.
Because
Get you a Gemini and a Sagittarius. Boom.
I don't know, because we both crazy.
We are, but I don't know. We make it work.
I don't know how we manage, because we don't have no problems in both. We're probably the 2 craziest signs out of all the signs. So
But y'all both so sweet.
you think so?
Yes, absolutely.
Aww.
Y'all like best friend goals, for sure.
Aww. Maybe it's just because we love each other. I don't know. I still don't know how our friendship even got to this point.
I don't either.
She hated me. I don't understand.
I won't say hated you. I hated you by default.
I guess. Fuck them hoes.
Yeah, literally. But that's that on that. But it's like once we became an us, You know what I'm saying? We don't let other people interfere. We don't.
We
let
ain't looked back
situations interfere.
since.
You know what I'm saying? It's us against the motherfucking world. You feel me?
Once we started, it ain't stopped. Okay, well that's the end of that. So y'all know what to do next.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell. Well, all of them.
We wanna thank you for sitting watching the video. It's more to come, I promise. Hit that bell and leave a comment though. Say you want the content, well we deliver like dominoes. You smell what we cooking, if you can't show it, go clear your nose. We had you laughing, Wiz Khalifa high with no smoking. Please don't watch the video and eat shit, you might choke. Notification squad, we looking where you at though. R&B gang over everything, we lit folk. Go ahead.